gue pas sempit sampai gini.
Cek.
Iya. Berarti dari diizinin tidak
Sasa kontak dulu ya.
Iya. Antara training kompleksan 125 kompleksan 100 sebagai ini training ya. Kamu perlu training gak nih?
Misalkan apa training? Training internal, Pak.
Ya ini materi training aja. Oke, kan bisa dari apa juga blog ini dan AN biasanya suka jadi.
Oh, itu bisa.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Banyak banget, Pak.
Let's go.
So off we go then.
Sekali.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility, he's got that tactical discipline in his game, and he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Chouameni,
Target
Pedri.
untuk sana.
That's a throw.
Iya.
Not kalau dia kurang dari 6 sampai 12.
Madueke. Colwell chooses to go cross-field for Pedro Neto. Palmer. And Caicedo. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Spread neatly. Sane with the cross. Caicedo can get it clear. Fernandes.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Cucurella. Palmer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ødegaard does well to stand firm and defend it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cucurella.
Mention,
Palmer.
untuk poin yang sharing knowledge kan kita lagi bikin berarti knowledge.
Odegaard.
Mungkin
It's Vinicius Junior. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Kita tahu kan.
Mbappe.
Sama aja.
Madueke. Pedro Neto. And Caicedo.
oke.
Saliba. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Ya, ya. Ya.
That's the throw.
Baik. Kalau ini
Fernandez.
berapa hari kenapa?
Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Sané. He's got the shot away! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Mbappe. Odegaard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Fernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Sané. Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmer. Lavia. Vinicius Junior. Now Odegaard. Fernandez. Jackson. Now it's Pedro Neto. Fiddles it through. Mosquera does well to get it back. Odegaard. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Vinicius Junior. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Pedro Neto. Chalobah. And Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Madueke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played right into his path. Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Jackson. Madueke. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. Ødegaard. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Caicedo. And Lavia. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pass is just off target. Now it's Mbappe. Lavia. Palmer. That has been slung wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
20. Palmer.
Cucurella.
Pedro Neto. Coming on the
Madueke.
field. Number 34.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 24. Reece James.
Madueke.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Nkunku. James. Madueke. He's through here. Chalobah. For Nkunku. They get a throw in. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Saka coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Chalobah cuts it out. James. Nkunku. Fofana. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Caicedo. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination.
Yeah.
Oh, ini dapat tiket ya. Kalau tiket servis berapa ya?
Maksudnya kalau sampai tipis
Kalau itu kan disingkir kan,
ya
kalau sampai request, namanya bisa request, nanti kan
pencapaian apa?
kamu ini pencapaian apa saya tanya? Nggak tahu ya? Ya ada yang dia nggak tahu, kan lebih ya. Habis itu dia nggak pernah dijelasin. Ada sepi dari saya. Itu nomor 18 itu apa?
Oh yang sini oh oke jauh ya.
Nomor 18 ini apa nih tadi? Kita udah set nih nomor 18 ini apa?
Itu kan. Lihat.
Iya apa?
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri, passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Pedri. Mbappe. And it's Sané. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Sané has it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
De Jong was in no mood for any of that. Chouameni, Sané, Vinicius Junior. Oxford were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Pedri. Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Brannigan. Hillick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. Brannigan. That was good alertness. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Brannigan. Nelson. Now Hillick. Brannigan. That's been drilled in. Pedri. Chouameni. Now it's Sané. Vinicius Junior. Brannigan. De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Sané. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Brannigan. Helik.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Helik. Oxford finding their passes. Pedri. Now it's Sané. Mbappe. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Nelson. Brannigan. And it's Sané. Oh, no joy this time. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Now the finish! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni. Brannigan. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too...
Off he goes! And it's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Brannigan. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread neatly. Brannigan. It's an early cross. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He is through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed Mbappe. There's the hit! They've done it! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Brannigan.
Di sini kita nggak pulang.
Ter Stegen catches it safely. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Kalian kompak aja kalau kalian kompak nih. Divisi nonton.
Brannigan.
Ini pegang 3 servis dia.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nelson. Brannigan. He's in plenty of space here. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. De Jong. Here's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni takes control of it and he's on the move. Nelson. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oxford can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Helic attempts a clearance.
Tadi hitung deh itu berapa banyak yang mesti misalnya kalau di habis ada juga tapi habis kita kasih kalau
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.
mau pakai browser ya link yang ini yang benernya
Kita jangan
itu kalau mau saya tahu aplikasi mesti cek di TV nggak usah itu kan habis ya kalau best services ada lagi lebih gampang gitu-gitu
Iya, basic kayak akses email gitu ya Kak Guru.
Link apa misalnya backtrack misalnya harus diakses lewat base-nya apa misalnya gila URL-nya apa jadi capture dengan capture jadi sudah beres.
Iya, tapi di foto di apa?
Di baca nggak ada di situ nanti di autornya siapa tuh dan tinggalin namain.
Wow, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Action has already started. Bowen, and the real chance! And done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ward Prowse. Socek. Totibo. Socek. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Mbappe. Kudus just eases him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. And it's Sané. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball. There's the hit! It's a loose ball. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Driving on and making good progress. Lucas Paqueta. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Totibo. Kudus. Out towards the flank. Ward. He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Totibo. Wan-Bissaka. There he goes, motoring forward. Lucas Paqueta. And the keeper's in command.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, super find. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets across. There's the shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Socek. West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, nice one too. Shot a goal!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Is number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Emerson. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's in here! Emerson. And it's Ward-Prowse. Souček goes on a charge down the left. Lucas Paqueta. Tomiyasu wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. And he's decent hit! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
45 minutes is number
Paris
10.
Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sané. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, great! And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Traoré. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Pedri, nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Souček. Ball played for Ward-Prowse. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Emerson. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Sané. He's got space in the area. Corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Emerson. Souček. Now it's Sané. Oh, they could break here. Pedri. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Emerson.
The attendance for this
Ward-Prowse.
match was 70,987.
Lucas Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka. Here's Kudus. Lucas Paqueta. No way he was going to let him past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that is asking for trouble. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ward-Prowse. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got to be in here! Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Tomiyasu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wan-Bissaka. Mavropanos. Souček looking to add to his goal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Emerson. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He could be in here. And it's Ward-Prowse. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 33.
So, time for changes
Emerson.
on both sides, actually.
Number 10. Lucas Paqueta.
Crossed in. Up he goes! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cresswell. Now there's a fine ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 77.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Todibo did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Paris Saint-Germain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite some... Pedri! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves.
And Ribéry! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He rises! Now it's Dani Olmo. Torres finds himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Sane has it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. De Jong will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And it's Sané. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Barella defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's an excellent interception. De Jong. Pedri. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. He might be in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Strong running down that left flank. David Villa. Early ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Acrobatic effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Torres is flagged offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa takes control of it and he's on the move. Pedri. Barella gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. David Villa gets into some space. Davis. It was all about the quality of the delivery and they come away with nothing. Now it's Mbappe. He's free. Decent hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, can he get onto this? Davis. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pedri, and he's had a hit!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he cuts out the supply. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Ribéry. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Sané. Chouameni. Mosquera. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Sané.
Might want to be careful there.
Ruben Dias kept aware. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Tomiyasu. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Torres. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. This is De Jong. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ribéry. Ribéry! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Now it's Sané. He is through here. There's the hit. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chouameni, he really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Sané. Bastoni calmly anticipates. De Jong. Vinicius Junior.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's through here. Ribéry. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And that was very necessary. De Jong. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball! Pedri! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Pedri just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up
Le
there.
numéro 10. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 77. Attention, changement.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that is one way to stop him. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Nico Williams. Camavinga carries the ball down the right. Camavinga. Oh, this is a very good run. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Saka. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Nico Williams.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13. À sa place, le numéro 22. Changement en cours.
He's picked his way through. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. Paris Saint-Germain can consider themselves just about safe now. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Goes back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nico Williams. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And De Bruyne!
Il y aura 2
And
minutes
he's
de
gone
temps
looking
additionnel.
for safety. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Hernandez. He's found a way through. De Bruyne! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. Pellegrini gets rid without sophistication. Tomiyasu. Petit is there and he can get that clear. That has not gone well. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Van Dijk. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Pedri. That's a look and place it forward. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Quality ball. Kimmich. Messi does well to get it back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Real chance! Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. And Bastoni. York. Petit. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And Bastoni. Some really good ball movement. De Ligt. Oh, they could be caught out here. And Bastoni. And he's lost his man here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Kimmich. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. York. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Petit. Bastoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. York. Pedri. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Sané. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just the keeper to beat! He's beaten the last man. Ronaldinho. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Paris Saint-Germain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're off again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. Can he put it away? And that has put paid to that. York.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be a throw-in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar. To Pellegrini. Messi. Crosses it into... Oh, smashing header! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pellegrini. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. He's been picked out. Can he finish? He scored! And there is his 30th goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must... Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 9, Kylian.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems...
York! Oh, that's a waste. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Saka. Saka! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
De Ligt. And here's Saka. Mbappe! Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here. De Ligt. Van Dijk. Davids. And Bastoni. And it's Messi. Petit. Petit does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Mbappe! And he should have made it 4.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Lorenzo Pellegrini. Coming on to replace him.
Neymar clears it away.
Number 21, De Bruyne.
Kimmich.
Substitution.
Kimmich's cross. He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 20.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And he is just ripping it up. And that's it. That was always inevitable. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's got tall. Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Davids. And it's Van Dijk. For Calhanoglu. And it's Messi. Bastoni. Now Davids.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And De Bruyne! De Bruyne. Bastoni.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Davids. Ronaldinho. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Lovely feet. Davids.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Calhanoglu. Tomiyasu. Mbappe. Now it's Saka. Gets a good foot in there. Well seen. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Security staff for each
Mbappe,
block. Please
totally
report to the
unstoppable
staff
today.
room immediately.
Everything he touched turned to goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.